Amaterasu and the others returned to the foot of Izu Fuji. There they saw Lika praying intently. The storm had subsided. Then, as if to celebrate their hard-won victory, the twin volcanoes of Izu Fuji erupted in great pillars of flame. The villagers felt the warmth on their skin and wept tears of joy. However, Oki merely surveyed the scene stoically, remaining silent. Although the evil demons had been driven away, the thought of having taken the sword and caused so much grief weighed heavily on his heart. The only one who could ease the burden of his woes was Shmikkel, the chieftain who had rescued Kimu from the shrine, stepped forward. Silently, he approached Oki, offering an outstretched hand. His eyes betrayed the complexity of the emotions behind the gesture. Oki, realizing the gravity of the scene, extended his hand in turn. The moment they shook hands, Keeper was born into a village far too strong to ever fall victim to evil again. As for Kyuton, the sword that had vanquished the twin demons, it was returned to its pedestal by Oki's own hands. And as long as the glow remained, no evil dared draw close. Kyuton's gleam spoke of a power too great to succumb to evil. At that moment, a brilliant flash of light shot forth from Kyuton, striking squarely on the frozen surface of Lokchi Lake. Though the lake had never shown any sign of melting, cracks began to open up along the surface. The legend of the Iron Ark Yamato, said to have fallen from heaven, and the holy Lokchi Lake, which called it home, no more than merely a legend before all those present. Sorry. A little quick there. The Ark of Yamato, they say it fell from the heavens. It is indeed imposing. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens. When Kyuton glows silver. The prophecy's wall of ice is not the demon's blizzard. Rather, it is the ice on our perpetually frozen lake. Amaterasu, if that ark is the way to the heavens, then you must embark upon it. Though we have not known each other for long, I can already tell what sort of being you are. For you, the realm of the gods lies ahead. It is a journey to the east of us, rest of us cannot take. Sorry. You knew that, didn't you, Amaterasu? Climb the hill of snow. The Ark of Yamato. Yamato, I should say. It's floating in the sky. How can such an enormous thing float into the sky like that? It must mean what the old legend says is true. The legend about how this ark, which was sunk in Lochi Lake, fell from the celestial plane and into our world. It says the celestials who fell to our world with it were eaten up by countless vicious monsters. By the army controlled by the evil ruler of darkness, Yami. So the Ark of Yamato is related to the powers of darkness. And I didn't want to talk to you again. But the visuals are cool. Tuskel, I'm scared. Wait, Ammy. You know what'll happen if you cross this rainbow bridge and board the Ark of Yamato, don't you? I mean, that boat is bad news. The people of Kamui all know that. It's the most hated and feared thing in all the land. Even legends have nothing good to say about it, or Lochi Lake. And you know it's no turning back once you board that thing. Huh? You look like you want to say something. Resolve? You mean you've got the resolve to pass the point of no return? Do you have the resolve? Of course? Or I'm not sure. I see. Well, I guess this is it then. Ammy, don't you go dying like you did 100 years ago. Oh, wait a second, Ammy. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long's it been since we first met? It all started in the valley of Sakui's chest. Then we laid the smackdown on Origi. Then that fox wench. We even went inside the Emperor's body. And traveled to the bottom of the sea. Then before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary Ark. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater journey. Adventure, sorry. Sorry, Ammy. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels. And now, each and every one has been etched into my mind. It's not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It is a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. What? No, Ammy, no. Look, you're a god. I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. The road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do, you know? Do too, you know? Now, let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, furball. How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. Now leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. He's right, ma chérie. Everybody's favorite guy. Your way lies with this arc. You again. At last. At last, a path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, fantastique. How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, it must have been much longer. But what are you babbling on about, you big fruitcake? A path to the heavens on that creepy old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not a part of this anymore, so I'm going to split. Have fun, you two. Afraid of the legendary arc, are we? What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. The fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. Why, you witless two-bit half-baked prophet. You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a second. I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift to you. Ouch. Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to heavens may board. The heavens. But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? Well, it's about time. Ah! Aw. Bye soon. My little friend, I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. What the? I thought I'd give you the long version since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting. Aww. The Ark of Yamato. Yamamoto. I was saying it wrong. I was saying it like the big Japanese warship from World War II. I apologize. Ugh. My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes may have been enveloped in darkness all this time, but I know when I see a divine being before me. Okami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on behalf of all Celestials. Celestial being Marco. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you'd return home, but of course, I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded ark which fell from the heavens. It's nothing like our wonderful home, the celestial plane. Oh, alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny. Okami Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift. Not only for me, but for the others who succumbed to death. In exchange, I will give you what I can. I'm sure that it would lift everyone's spirits. Give an offering? Yes or no? What will you offer? Money or demon fangs? Start with demon fangs. I should have held on to them, but I'm probably not going to play this game for a long, long time. At least again for a long, long time. Okami Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Give an offering, yes or no. We're going to say yes again, and then we're going to do money. Because I have a heck of a lot more money. New secondary weapon? Why not? I never used the gold dust at all. Might as well switch over to them. Maybe. Okay. Of course I have to save it. Okay. Who's up first? Goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the celestial plane. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. Who would have thought that we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. Celestial being Hakuba. We were heartbroken after the battle on the celestial plane. When you fell to this world with that monster, we managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. After we ran away from the battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato, hoping to get away. But not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us, were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing. But when the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu. It seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time. But this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into the darkness. And in we go. While I was playing this, I realized it wasn't Darksiders 2 that began my love affair with breaking all things pottery. It was actually this game. Okay, into the strange light. Yay! Technically, this is my 4th time fighting him. So, at least I know what to do. Okay, so there's defeating Orochi for the 4th time for me. 3 times recorded. 1 time not, well, it was recorded, but the recording was corrupted. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't corrupted. I didn't record it because I was going back and playing the whole game over again to get to the point where the video files were corrupted. Okami Amaterasu, it seems, one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the celestial plane. Ah, I was ready for immortality. But now, it seems, the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and that you will bring light to this world once more. I don't know the name of this monster. And away we go. Let's see what it is. I do believe this will be the quickest one to defeat. And if you're thinking to yourself, Talon, why are you breaking all this pottery when you're at endgame? Because there's New Game Plus. And one day I will get all the trophies and platinum this game. So, I want to be prepared. Everything will be full. I'll have plenty of yen to buy anything I need to buy. And who knows, I might be able to bring some of this stuff over to the sequel. Next, Ninetales. This will be a long battle. Oh, it's you, Okami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the ark began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, the celestial plane. Celestial being, Sato. Why did such tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. It had been enshrined in the celestial plane for many years. We believed it would be safe in order to ensure our future existence. We fled to the ark when the monsters attacked us. How could we have known this ark would become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monster Orochi who attacked the celestial plane had suddenly come flying across the sea of stars. And after destroying our people and our homeland, it went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. Okami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep down inside this Ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown, in order for the evil in this world to be exorcised. The sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. I don't remember what this monster's name is either, but this was the one inside the Emperor's body. I'll be danged if I can remember how to beat it. So, just enjoy me just getting beat up for a little bit. last but not least, the dreaded spider. I've been waiting for you, Okami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you. Celestial being, Azumi. Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together to this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. You waited patiently for countless moons, until finally, the Chosen One, Nagi, was born. Together, you sent the monster of the moon to its fate. You didn't realize it, but that was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It's exactly 100 years since the legend of Nagi. The monster was quietly recovering its strength for all those years, until it used Nagi's descendant, Sasuna, to complete its reveal, and once again it tried to destroy this world. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. It cursed the land with its evil power. And the world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded throughout Nippon. And the world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil powers that left those monsters you defeated have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato. Exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what's in the center of it all. Break more pottery before I go face, but I think it's one of the most difficult monsters to take care of. Like, I had actually run into this monster one other time in the game, and I refused to fight it. I actually just let it kill Amaterasu, which took a long time because I had to use my celestial pouches up. So I literally just let the game just beat me up, and I think it took like 15 minutes for Amaterasu to die. Oh.
This is why I left it for last. Because it's just long. I have to wait for it to spin the web and climb up. Cut the web. And that's when I can strike. Everything else is just dodge, dodge, dodge. And then if you don't get this right, and it doesn't open up, you gotta do all of it over again. Loads of fun. This is taking forever. Finally. Should have used the exorcism slips earlier. There might be an easier way to beat that thing, and I just don't know. That was the last one. Okami Amaterasu. It has begun at long last. The waves of darkness have finally begun to roll. All this evil power, I cannot hold on much longer. Amaterasu, there is one final thing I must tell you. The man of the Moon Tribe with the golden hair. I want you to tell him something. The Celestials will never forget how he fought alongside you when Orochi attacked. We are forever grateful. Well, thanks for watching. This was the longest video for Okami. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, check out some of my other content. And tune in later for the last part. Okami Amaterasu. Just being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I cannot remain with you until the end. But I know that you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I'll never forget you. And how we used to play in the fields of our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. Bye, Marco.